And welcome back to Talk of the Town, as we are actually filming this today on International Women's Day. It's about time we finally have a woman as a guest. So we joining us now is Kathleen Stoneman, and thank you so much for coming. She's from Metamorphosis Holistic Health, and that's a lot, I guess, to encompass right there when it comes to holistic healing. So let's talk about like your practice then, I guess, in general. What makes your holistic practice different than others?
Well, I like to address all the different aspects of a person, the physical, the mental, emotional, spiritual, and energetic. So I integrate Reiki, healing, mindfulness, spirituality, positive thinking, and other things like herbs and essential oils into my practice to support that.
Okay, you said Reiki healing?
Reiki healing.
Reiki healing. What's Reiki healing?
Reiki is a type of energy work, so it can be hands-on or hands-off, and it works on causation of illness and works on the energetic bodies and also emotions quite a bit.
Okay, so now you do acupuncture then as well. How does acupuncture treat things differently than like Western medicine does?
Well, acupuncture is holistic in nature, so it's working on the brain and on the nervous system, so it's influencing blood circulation, blood pressure, metabolism, hormones, neurotransmitters, so it helps with pain and inflammation, and it's working on the whole body all the time without a lot of side effects or any issues like that. So that's what makes it stand out from those other Western treatments.
I would think that it's probably more important to do stuff like that today than it's ever been, especially with all the stuff we get bombarded with that's kind of unnatural, isn't it?
Yes.
Yeah, so just to get your body back into balance, and so I think it's really hard to do. I'm sure there's a lot of different ailments that you treat. What are some of those that are most common that you treat through acupuncture?
So daily I treat infertility and pain syndromes, headaches, back pain, neck pain, a lot of complaints during pregnancy, and the interesting thing is I see stress and anxiety kind of overlaid on almost all of my clients. So the more that I can help with that, the better for everyone.
Yeah, I think I'm the only one who's not stressed in the world, or at least my wife thinks that about me. I don't know.
That's a good thing.
It's not true. I've heard this about, infertility and acupuncture treating infertility before. How does that work? How do you treat infertility through needles and acupuncture?
Well, for everyone with the acupuncture, we want a calm stress response in the body so the hormones can come into balance. And we want to optimize blood flow to the reproductive organs. And then I also work on optimizing nutrition and guiding people with other aspects specific to their conditions. And I work with people who do IVF and IUI.
Okay.
So then I time treatments to those treatments.
I'm sure there are some people that just have such high anxiety when it comes to needles that they don't want anything to do with acupuncture at all. So how do you treat those then that don't want to do the acupuncture route?
Well, I have the ability to work on the meridians in the acupuncture channels with magnets or tapping. You can also do things on the ear that are using little seeds that you're taping on. So those are all non-invasive things that are working with the meridian system. And I also do more coaching and the energy work, as well as oils and supplements and other things like that.
Okay, so magnets. So what's the thought process behind that? How does a magnet work?
Well, acupuncture is tapping into electrical system of our body, really. And so when you press on a point, it's having an influence, and then when you put a magnet on a point, it's also changing that electrical conductivity, and it's affecting the point. So you can tape them on and send them home with the magnets and have a good impact without needles. So I sometimes will treat children with magnets instead of needles.
Okay. Who are some of the individuals that you treat that might actually want like a coaching type or Reiki or group class?
I think people who are going through transitions in their life, stressful times, people going through chronic pain or illness, people with infertility issues, those are all good. And people who just want to feel empowered and have some tools for moving forward in their life.
Absolutely, and I actually find this all very fascinating because sometimes you just get stuck in life and you don't know, and you keep trying the same things over and over, and sometimes trying something that you might not have thought of and try a different approach works out really well, doesn't it?
Yeah.
So, good. Love what you're doing, Kathleen. Yeah, so thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you.
That's Kathleen Stoneman. Check her out. It's Metamorphosis Holistic Health, and we'll be back with more Talk of the Town right here on CW 57.